At forward, 6'10", number 17, Michael Porter Jr.
It's the NBA. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. We've got Jalen Wells, Edey out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Coward in at the shooting guard position. And for Brooklyn, Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. Toure out there with Dimon. And it's Claxton in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Both of these teams need a win badly tonight, Grant. Neither has been playing to their potential as of late.
You know, you can really sense the desperation in the air. A win here would be a big step in the right direction for either squad. And BA, a loss could set them back even further.
Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. Lets it go from 14, and that one drops.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Here's Dimon. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. That's going to send Ja Morant to the line. It's on Nick Claxton. And Ja Morant has said he wants to dial back his dunking for his health. Did that ever cross your mind, Richard, as an aerial artist?
Well, dunking can take its toll over time, but I was kind of a crash test dunker. I was going to keep jumping no matter what. Ja's a little bit more concerned with getting hit in the air.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Edey. Fires it from 18. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
And you see the selfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Here's Clowney. Oh, powered down with both hands.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Here's Morant. Uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 7 points.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
Here's Toure, pounded by Morant. Pass to Porter. The baseline J. The rebound by Edey. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. And the basket by Aldama.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jordy Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. The topic at hand, Ja Morant. His ability to completely dominate at times because he's so athletic and aggressive. Coach said we can't let him live in the lane. We have to keep bodies in front of him and make him work for everything he gets. BA?
And Allie, thanks.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Here's Coward. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And Jordy Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Looking at the Grizzlies last year, all of their top 14 players in minutes played were in their 20s.
Yeah, in some ways it's a good thing. Bodes well for the future, but I think they could use some veteran leadership at times. It's a tough balance between youth and experience.
Over to the left wing. Here's Toure. 6 to shoot. Back to Porter. Lets it go from deep. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Dimon.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Grizzlies lead by 3. Outside Morant. And the three off target.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Back to Morant. Here's Wells. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Wells has got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Toure. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Aldama. Offline with a 3.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Clowney, good.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Morant, no good. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's Toure, hounded by Morant. To the paint. High post Claxton. Left side Porter. From downtown. Good D by Wells.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And Morant gets it to go.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Toure. And no good, trying to use the glass.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
3-pointer. And Ja Morant with the 3. He's got 12.
And this early scoring is as much about the lackluster defense as it is about either team's offense.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Memphis ahead, leading by 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Grizzlies.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. We've got Brandon Clark, also G.G. Jackson out there, and it's Jerome in at point guard.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Yep, that one's good. Sharp's got his first points of the game.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And the basket by Prosper.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
After years of being a fringe rotation player, RJ, Ty Jerome has had a surprise emergence.
Yeah, just had by far his best season in the league, and he's proven to be a guy that can come in and run the show and be extremely efficient.
Now here's Jerome. 7-point game, biggest lead so far.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Saroff. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Now here's Sharp. He's covered by Jerome. And he dunks it down.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Brian?
Thank you, Allie.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So both teams changing it up here. Now here's Claxton. Guarded by Aldama. And that one drops for him. Claxton's got 8.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And then Morant with the dunk.
And this is what John Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
Nets trail by 7. Outside man. Pass to Clowney. Out to the wing. Torre for 3. Clowney. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Aldama, no good. And so Porter will bring it up for Brooklyn. 16 feet out. Here's Claxton. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Claxton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket, put in the work, got a second chance to score.
Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, then joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
Grizzlies lead by 3. And here's Morant outside. Porter pulls it in. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Smart play there by Porter, working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Here's Traore, pounded by Morant. Pass to Clowney. Outside Porter. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3. Porter's got 5 now.
The guard-like skills and a forward's body. Porter Jr. with the quick release.
Will it go? Aldama, no good. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Inside, Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Clowney pulls it in. Nets leading by 4. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Torre for 3. Memphis with a rebound. A chance at a 2 for 1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Wells, that's good. .32 seconds left in the second quarter. Man, the pass to Porter. Outside man, pass to Toure. Here's Clowney, hounded by Morant.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Here's Morant. The rebound by Mann. Outside Porter. Here's the 3. Sinks it from distance. And now a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And so it's Brooklyn closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Porter Jr. and Clowney in it forward. Dimon out there with Toure. And it's Claxton in at the 5. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Richard, one of the more jaw-dropping athletes in the game. At 6'2", Ja Morant can get his head at the rim.
And he said we'll see that less often these days. He is trying to save his body and stay on the floor for his team. That is key.
From the wing, Porter's shot is off.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Brooklyn leading by 5. Here's Toure. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Toure's got 6 points.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Morant in the paint. Morant puts it in.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Pass to Dimon. They set the pick. Here's Clowney. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film. Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Toure. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Clowney can't get it to go. Pass to Coward. Fires the 3. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Dimon. Edey defends. Pass to Clowney. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
From deep. Aldama, no good.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nets lead by 6. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Ja Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Brian, back to you.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie, thanks for the report.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Edey for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Clowney's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
Jerome's checked in for Memphis. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the game. And that one misses. RJ looking back at the trade that sent Durant from the Nets to the Suns. What a deal for Brooklyn.
Yeah, it was 4 first-round picks and a swap from the Suns. Also, the Nets got Mikal Bridges, who they shipped to the Knicks for 5 more first-rounders. Now that's how you reboot a team.
Jerome, basket counts.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Brooklyn leading by 6. 1:52 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Dimon. Here's Claxton. That shot, no good. Here's Coward. Connects from downtown. Coward's got 6 points in the quarter.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Here's Clowney. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Zach Edey.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
A story of 2 halves last season for the Grizzlies, Richard. At the All-Star break, second in the West. But things went south down the stretch.
Yeah, specifically their defense took a turn for the worse. They barely made the postseason and only to get swept by the Thunder.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Dimon. On the wing man. Takes the 3. Buries it from 3. Man's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Now here's Man. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. For 3, Dimon. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Jackson. Brooklyn pulls it in. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Clowney. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Williams from long range. Jackson on the wing. Williams defending. That's good from Jackson. On the assist by Edey. Jackson's got 5.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Brooklyn out in front, up 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Brandon Clark out there with G.G. Jackson. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Ty Jerome. And it's Prosper in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. With a healthy roster, the Nets got off to a good start last year, Richard.
Yeah, they were 9-10, playing good ball, but a few injuries, notably one to Cam Thomas, really shut down their season. And the Nets went 6-22 after the All-Star break.
Williams is checked in for Man. Here's Saraf. Shot from 12, and he knocks the jumper down.
Not going to miss that one very often. Great job.
Wide open look. And the basket by Prosper.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
On target from range. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Aldama's checked in for Clark. Now here's Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Aldama grabs the board. Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Prosper. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Claxton. Over Jackson. Off the left rim and out. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Ooh, Morant battling inside.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Nets leading by 4. And stolen by Jerome. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Memphis making a switch here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Coward. The game now all tied up.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Pass to Dimon. Now Porter. There's the three. Morant pulls it down.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going.
Oh, Ja Morant, my goodness.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Now Porter. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Shot clock at 6. He gets 2 from the low post.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Now here's Aldama. Oh, Claxton with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Here's Dimon. Here's Traore. Takes a 3. Oh, he can't hit it. And here's Memphis. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nets. From downtown. Not that time.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
It's good!
And Porter Jr. is made for big moments. He doesn't feel any pressure taking big-time shots.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Edey. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Now Porter. Now Claxton.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Traore, pounded by Morant. Shoots a 3. Ooh, the shot misses. And an intentional foul right there. And so it's Memphis with it. They lead by 4, and they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Edey rips down the board. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Traoré, hounded by Morant. The three is in! And that's an intentional foul.
Brooklyn foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game. And so it's Memphis winning.